Hello, Brian Ropp here. I am very excited to show you what you've pretty much been waiting for and teased about, our 46RKB rear kitchen basement. So we're going to start here at the basement. It's 11-foot garage. You've got the ability to put a nice long kayak in there, access on all sides, full pass through, with the netting that can be removed should you want to put something longer back there. This is quite the basement, cargo galore. Just panning forward, I've got a nice large storage area up top. You can put trash can in there. We could put fridge, whatever you want, you name it, we'll make that work for you. We also have a very solid rear bumper. I believe Utility Body Works helped us out designing that. So just kind of ties that whole look in. And then you can see as we move forward the access points I was talking about with the basement. So you have 3 on each side. So all of our coaches are going to come with a full body paint. It is a fully automotive paint. It's all double cleared, wet sand and buffed. Literally everything that we have is going to be paint. No decals on this rig. We're not going to skimp and put logos with decals on it. This particular unit is optioned with our window silk option. So you can see it's got that 3M coating over the windows to kind of blend in that paint job to be more aesthetically pleasing, but it also does cut down on about 50% of the UV rays going into the coach. We'll use 6 points of leveling equalizers systems. We use this because, again, it's hydraulic leveling. It has color codes on each individual hose that'll correspond with the pump up front, so that you will have a little bit easier time should you need to troubleshoot. You can really dial that in. They're not all daisy chained together on each side. All of our fender skirting is going to be nice heavy gauge aluminum with support and structure behind. All of our belt rail is completely seamless and covered, so you do not have any exposed screws all along the side of this unit. The fender skirts themselves, again, fully aluminum paint. This unit's going to have 3 8K Moride independent axles, or independent suspension. You have Kodiak automotive hydraulic disc brakes. You've got TPMS monitoring, nitro-filled 17.5-inch H-rated tires. On all of our units, although you won't be able to see it very well here, we're going to put an aluminum flashing on the bottom of the floor above any of these tire points to help to protect from any road debris kicking up. On our slide rooms themselves, this one is optioned with the slide room paint. So that actually is the indicative of the slide room paint coming through the end walls and creating that design through the end walls. All of our slide room end walls are painted. This is just creating that design through. Our seals on each individual slide are a triple seal. So you do have an interior seal sweep that looks exactly like this on the inside. It's got the bulb seal with the seal sweep here, a little peak there. And then you've got this on the outside with the bulb seal. And then on the outside of the fascia, you have an additional bulb seal. These little doodads will help to completely flip the seal in or out as the room travels. Once that room does come in, it's really nice. We have them completely countersunk. So this room's going to completely sit flush with the sidewall. It makes it really aesthetically pleasing, but you will not have UV rays beating down on your slide rooms should they be in storage. All of our slide rooms are electric motor, so it makes it a lot easier to switch out should something happen. They can be overridden as well manually if you were to ever run into any trouble. We've got an outside entertainment center, 43-inch TV, an outlet, exterior outlet, midship markers. This is a little bit longer coach. We want to make sure you've got markers along the unit front, mid, and rear. On the entry door, we've got the step above entry stair, which is an option to do. We also have the new safety rail. So this rail is new by Moride. It's pretty unique and neat, pretty sturdy. Just folds up into itself and then folds flat against the unit, and it's magnetically locked. And then pretty easy to just pull back out. You've got two awnings on board. One to obviously go over the door, one toward the front to cover the pass-through storage. On this unit, we do have a full solar package. So it is our package B. So it's gonna run everything in that unit. It's got 8 batteries, so lithium ion batteries, all heated. We've got 4 that are actually located into this nice little nook underneath here, you can see. And then we'll have the additional 4 in the front. All of our furnaces are going to be ducted to the point. You'll also have heat into your underbelly as well. So that one has an Arctic package, and we'll show you what that looks like for insulating the PEX lines and that sort of thing. So you got a nice large storage area here, the substantial door. Everything we do is very well insulated. So this complete sidewall is going to be vacuum bond laminated. It is a 3-inch thick sidewall, and I will show you an example of that as well. You've got the gel coat fiberglass that's mounted on ASDO. It is 100% moisture resistant, mildew resistant. The interior of that, you're going to have a double welded aluminum structure, and everything is framed out. Vents on the side, windows, compartment doors, and then it is filled with wood if it's load bearing within that structure. And then you also have the insulation is going to be a graphite infused closed cell foam insulation. So that is a closed cell foam, so it's never going to retain or wick any moisture. It's not going to degrade over time. Closed cell foam is very high on the R value. It's actually the maximum R value you can get for that space. And then the interior wallboard, that's all vacuum bond laminated, so it's one nice solid piece, again, 3 inches thick. You're not gonna have a sidewall like this anywhere else in the industry. 2 40-pound LP tanks are on board, one on either side with an auto switch over. This unit has the wireless cameras, so you've got the side view cameras, one on either side, one in the rear, and then there's also a door observation camera. Going forward into the gen bay, this one does become equipped with a generator. You can see the hydraulic pump for your jacks and all the color code I was talking about. Has a 3,000 watt inverter. These are all smart controlled with that solar. As it comes in, there's an app on the phone that you can run that. And then those are the additional batteries as well. And then all your disconnects and everything are up here. And then the solar controller really pays attention to what voltage is coming in and what's going out, so that you can monitor that again on the app, which is a really convenient thing for you to do. It has the Gen Y hitch pin, so it's a torsion flex hitch pin. This one has a GVWR of 25,999, so that is why we do a little bit heavier duty hitch pin. One piece seamless front cap, again all painted. No seams along, wraps around any of the seams on the sides to help to protect from wind, rain. Also behind that cap, they'll start with a layer of astrofoil. Then they're going to do multiple layers of that residential insulation. They're going to take Darko wrap, which is a moisture barrier, run that below the roof line, wrap it all the way around and secure it so it's secure before they place this cap on. Not very many manufacturers are going to really fully insulate their caps. This is why we are a full-time unit. Going around to the other side, there's your other LP tank. Here is your controls for your for your leveling system, for the equalizer leveling system. Again, pretty independent control on each jack. Here is the access to the wet bay and the other side of that unit. You can see each each PEX line is individually insulated. This also is optioned with that 3 canister clear source water filter on board for the whole house. In our wet bay, we've got an outside shower with an external hose, quick valves to run from city to RV, quick valve to winterize or normal. You've got a flush on each black tank, your fresh fill, and your Pulls low point drains. Should you want to do external solar, cable, or satellite, that's all there as well. So you've got 2 30,000 BTU furnaces on board with the Arctic package. Aqua Go Truma on board with the on-demand water heater. You've got your drain here for your tanks. It also has that additional gate valve to keep the items secure before you open the valve itself, so you can secure the sewage hose before you actually open that. It's just an additional protection for you. And then we've got our living room slide. This particular unit has 6 slides on board. And then toward the rear on the kitchen, you've got a vent for the microwave, which is actually vented outside, and then an access to the fridge in the back of the fridge. So you can get in here, bypass your ice water line, ever need to get into the back. It just gives you that easy access. The other 3 storage bins on the outside, and then the power cord reel here in this compartment. It has a side mount ladder because you've got the nice pull-out storage in the back, mounted on board for access to the roof. Your roof itself is going to be a TPO membrane. It's all one piece, seamless across. You've got a aluminum channel that actually runs the transition on the roof. That's actually painted. You're never going to have fading or cracking along that roof line. We do fully paint that. It's not just painted roof material, it is actually an aluminum flashing. Downspouts on all the corners and guttering trim that runs along that as well. Now I'm super excited to take you inside the coach, so we will go ahead and pick up right back there. Okay, so it's been a long time coming, but I'm gonna show you through the interior of our brand new 46RKB. So we started right above that basement that I showed you here in the rear of the coach. So I wanted to also, as I show you a lot of the storage that we have available in this, mention that we've built this also not only on the toy hauler frame, but on the toy hauler profile. So the unit actually grows slightly as it reaches toward the back, and it gives you this massive kitchen. Nice high interior ceilings, open concept. I literally cannot even touch the ceiling in this model. And it again is a raised rear kitchen. You've got a full bank of overheads above. And you could do a full pantry should you decide that you need that. But with this amount of storage, I don't know if you would possibly require, but again, everybody's different. We've got soft close doors with magnetic closures. I've got a trash can pull out here in the kitchen. Again, soft close drawers and all dovetailed on all the 4 corners. Full wood bottoms, really heavy. This model comes equipped with a dishwasher. Again, if you don't need that, don't want that, just more storage for you. And then in conjunction with this huge prep surface, you've got a nice beautiful island here. Pop-up outlets strategically placed to allow for appliances. Coming around here, I've got a small section for sheet pan storage. I've got a 24-inch Insignia range. I can do a 30-inch induction cooktop would be the standard. LG microwave, it is convection. You can bake in this. It's got fully vented to the outside lights, fan, storage beside. Again, anywhere you can get storage, that is key. And as we walk through, you'll see some of the new interior decor touches that we've done. Obviously evident is the brand new wood color. This is natural hickory. I think that they did a beautiful job. It really is calming, and it goes with a lot of our decor choices. I think it's going to be a great add. Also, as you can see, black. We've got the black hardware throughout this unit, which really does pop off of that nice natural tone. I've got the single bowl composite sink. Standard would be this double bowl stainless. We've got lots of sinks to choose from, however. I've got some brand new countertop colors in this coach as well that we'll see as we walk through. Not only this beautiful kitchen over here, but this is an entertainment zone. Okay, so you've got a beautiful eat-at bar that overlooks your living room. You're not going to exclude anybody as you come through this unit. We've had tons of people in this coach at a given time, and it feels very nice, open, and airy. Again, socializing between the rooms in this case is not an issue. So you could fit a full spread here if you want. Got outlets placed. We've got bar height chairs. And then dining wise, if it's just the two of you or four, you could always eat over here in addition to that eat at bar. So I've got a full buffet dinette with storage. Got a nice large window that would overlook your vista. This does pull out to seat additional, and there's a leaf underneath that would fit into that space. Everything we do is a dual pane window. You do have window silks on this unit, but you can still view out. It's just going to help to block some of the UV rays and the visual coming in. Now we can take you down into the living room area. You do have ASA touchpads throughout that'll run your lighting. Again, you can do the app on your phone that would run all of these functions. These lights are fully dimmable as well. We have a lot of lights in this, but you could really tone it down in the evening to give you a little bit more comfortable mood. You've got a handrail railing. And this beautiful feature wall, 50-inch TV, soundbar, all LG, 4K smart TVs, fireplace for 40 inches. You can do heat. You can just do the visual of the just the visual of the fire if you want. No heat necessary. On the outside, I talked to you about how our walls are constructed. So this is an actual cutout of our wall. In addition to the double welded aluminum framing we use, everything being framed out, wood filled if it's load bearing, we'll have this as the cross section. So this is our gel coat fiberglass. You can see how nice and thick that is with the Asdel product. That's 100% moisture resistant, mildew resistant. You've got the graphite infused closed cell foam insulation. This is not going to degrade over time. It stays true to R value. It's also the maximum R value you can get for this space. Again, it's closed cell foam, so it's not going to retain or wick any moisture. It's not going to mold, mildew, break down. And then your Luan board in this model is going to have our featured soft touch because this is an elite. This is all vacuum bond laminated, so it's a really strong structure on your sidewalls. Again, this block foam is used in our end cap or our slide end cap walls as well, so this is extremely winter worthy as it sits. I've got a jackknife sofa here on this side. This ledge here houses the outside entertainment area. If you don't do an outside entertainment area, this space can be much more versatile. You could do a desk, you could do a workspace, a buffet, a bar. I mean, there are definitely some choices. This is kind of more of a flex area, but with it sits as it is a wonderful amount of seating to complement the amount of seating upstairs, so you can truly entertain should you decide to do so. I've got a love seat here with a fully reclining sofa. And then behind, I've got a hide-a-bed. So you can invite guests with the jackknife and the hide-a-bed to come and stay with you if you would like. We've got MCD roller shades, blackout, and these are the blackout, these are the solar shades. Overhead storage above each of these areas. This model is a half bath in the center, full bath in the front. So you've got a bath and a half in addition on this model. So we've got your half bath, which is going to be a nice large space. You've got a versatile amount of storage with this linen cabinet here. You can leave it tall, we can add adjustable shelves. I'll go ahead and have her open that for us. Left it open just to kind of show that you can fit that full broom. We can do shelves in the back and that sort of thing. So we've got a nice roomy half bath here. All of our passage doors are going to be complete solid wood. You're not going to have any hollow core doors in anything we do. It's fully residential, all residential hardwood cabinets. They are all handcrafted by the Amish locally where we are. You've got the mortise and tenon joints as well. We're not just 45'd. These are a very strong cabinet. And again, hickory is the wood choice in this model. Beside the entry door here, we've got some hooks set for keys, coats. And just set our little jacket right here by the door. Be ready for us to go when we head out. Your in-command panel is going to be right here by the door. It will allow for you to run all of your lighting, your slides, your awnings right here. And again, app on your phone, you can do all of these functions. You go to leave for the day, you can just go ahead and pop all the interior lights off, and same right back on. Exterior lights, you can run all of those components from this area or your phone. And now we're into the master suite. This is a nice large open space for your king bed. You've got a large end table on this side, which allows for a little bit more walking space between the bath and the bedroom. You've got storage on both sides. If you'd like, we can put outlets in the overheads for CPAPs. It's just one of the nice things you can tweak for each lifestyle because we are a factory direct model. So we can tailor the spaces to function for you better. This is equipped with the optional vanity slide. So it gives you the big amount of walk space between the bed to get ready for the day. Storage all the way through. 43-inch LG 4K Smart TV. Solid core door, barn sliding door. And then stepping into why I call it a suite is this bathroom. It is massive. You've got a nice full-length mirror here, dual vanity sinks, massive amount of storage. Below and overhead with your medicine cabinet. Full walk-in closet, washer dryer cabinet, stackable. Dressers in the front closet with a shoe rack, hanging storage above. Then we've got a residential panel shower. It's nice and roomy with the full glass doors. Nice amount of shelving over the toilet for all your towels and miscellaneous items. And I just can't say enough how much great, wonderful feedback we've gotten on the decor choices, the interior feel of this coach. It's just been a massive hit, and I really want you to see it. Please come over, see our new RKB, and I would love to give you a tour of it and have you feel it for yourself. I appreciate your time. Thank you.